All right, welcome back everybody to the Trading Academy Day 19. I think I had it wrong. I had it wrong yesterday. So welcome to day 19. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about change in the state of delivery. This is pretty much like your market structure shift or your break of structure, like in that first week of the Academy, where I talked about that concept, the break of structure and market structure shift. However, you're going to add on a little piece to that. Okay, it's going to be called change in the state of delivery, or for short, it's going to be called CISD. Now, how do you identify CISD? Okay, so for example, here, right, we've come up and we've swept external liquidity over here to the left side, right? I think we swept, no, we didn't sweep it there, but we swept this one here, right, which is good enough. We swept it there, okay? Now, basically, what change in state delivery is, again, it's like your swing low getting broken. However, you're looking at the up close candles. In this case, this is going to be a bearish change in the state of delivery, right? A bearish CISD. You're looking at the up close candles that makes a new swing high, right? In this case, it's these two candles. It's a series of up close candles, okay? You could even use the first one. I personally like using if we have a series of up close candles, I like using the series of up close candles to identify my change in the state of delivery, because it's usually by a swing low. So if we mark out the opening price of this is going to be your CISD, okay? This is also going to be another concept that we're going to be talking about, not CISD, but there's something called breaker blocks that's going to be in tomorrow's video. But this is a change in the state of delivery, right? We come down, we close the body below the swing low. Now, anytime market comes up to here, this is a good chance that this is going to react, right? It's a change in the state of delivery. It means that price is probably most likely going to go lower, okay? And if you mark out your fib or your gone box, right, you mark it from the high to this swing low. This is your external range for the day. And then later on in the day, it comes up, taps that CISD, right? That order block, even, right? CISD, real quick, I forgot to mention even in the beginning of the video. CISD is basically an order block formation, okay? Forgot to mention that's very, very important. Change in the state and delivery. Whenever you get change in the state of delivery, that is basically going to be like your order block formation, right? That's going to be where you get, your order blocks, basically. Okay, so like I said, you could use the first one. This is a valid order block because we close the body below the opening price of it. But again, I like using the series of up close candles like this one that makes a new swing high, and then you get your external range. We come up, we tap that CISD or order block. This just confirms that this is a change in the state of delivery, and we're most likely going to go lower, and we go lower right here, right? Now, what does a bullish example look like? Okay, a bullish example, real quick, would be something like this, right? We sweep all the liquidity over here internally. We don't need to necessarily come down here because there's a reason for that. That'll be taught next week. But we get a change in the state of delivery here, right? Just like how I told you that the series of up close candles, right, that makes a new high. That's what we're looking at, like this one over here that I just showed you guys. This one, two up close candles makes that new swing high. Now it's going to be the same thing, but in reverse, right? Two down close candles that make that swing low. So this is where you get your change in the state of delivery, okay? Once we close a candle above this, a body, right, above the opening price of these bearish candles, this is your order block, okay? I don't think we ever tapped the order block, but this is a valid order block, okay? So if I go to the higher time frames, right, that was on the 15-minute. If I go to the higher time frames, we have another CISD up here, right, on the 1 hour time frame, okay? And this is a little more valid because we have two down close candles that make that swing low. So it's a series of candles. This is your order block. This could also be an order block, but if we're looking at change in the state of delivery, we're waiting for a body to close above the last up close or down close candle that makes that, the new low, right? So when you're looking at the series of candles, always mark out that first one, right? For example, like this one, right? And then the other example, I always marked out that first one, right? So this is your CISD. Notice how it taps it twice and then it runs up to the external draw on liquidity. This just is going to give you an extra confirmation. Like most of the time when you have your market structure shift or your break of structure, you will have a change in the state of delivery. And as long as price is being supported by these down close candles, it can go up higher. Okay. Change in the state of delivery is basically an order block formation. Okay. That's all it is, right? Once we close a strong body above the opening price of this candle, for example, the last or the first up down close candle of the series of candles that makes that new low, that is going to be your change in the state of delivery. So we come down, and again, if you mark out your fib or your gone box, let's pull out the gone box real quick. You guys will see that we are in fact in discount, and this is an order block in discount. So this is most likely going to hold, especially with the speed and displacement that we had right here. Looks like it's going to go up for this external draw because we have no internal liquidity here, right? So we're going to go up to the external liquidity most likely once we tap into this area right here. We also have a fair value gap, right? We don't close bodies below it. We could wick below it. So we have a bunch of confluences here to go long to go up to the external high. So that is what change in the state of delivery is, basically an order block formation. Go ahead and go study order blocks if you guys have not yet, and study the CISD concept. It's, again, basically order block formation. One more thing, like right here, or actually this one, you could say this is the order block on the 1 hour, right? This is not a CISD, but this is an order block, right? Taps it right there. I want to find a nice, okay, here we go. CISD right here, right? Series of down close candles, makes the swing low. We mark the opening price here. Why am I not marking this candle? Because it's not a series of down close candles, right? We get broken up by this up close candle. So I'm looking at this first one that makes the low because it's a series of down close candles, right? Boom. And then we get above it, body closes above it, tap into it, and then run. Nice, right? So yeah, that is what change in state of delivery is. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Catch you guys in the next one, which is going to be breaker blocks. Peace out, boys.